Hello, welcome to Dungeon Rollers Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Today, we're doing a special review. We're reviewing a DC animated movie, and today we're reviewing Superman Doomsday, which came out 2007. It's an hour and 18 minutes. It stars Adam Baldwin, not Alec Baldwin, or he's not one of the Baldwin brothers. He's that Baldwin that, everybody thinks is a Baldwin but isn't, the fake Baldwin who was what was his name, Animal Mother. he was in Full Metal Jacket as Animal Mother, if I remember correctly. He does the voice of Clark Kent and Dark Superman in this movie. He also, in the Justice League Unlimited show, he did the voice of Rick Flag in the Task Force X episode, aka Suicide Squad. You have James Marsters as Lex Luthor, who you'll know him from, he was Spike on Buffy, and Heche, aka Ellen DeGeneres' lesbian wife, plays Lois Lane. You got Susie Kurtz as Martha Kent. Don't know who she is. Ray Weiss, aka Leland Palmer from Twin Peaks, and he was also Alec Holland in the Swamp Thing movie. Plays Perry White, and Alan Wiley as Jimmy Olsen, and also Kevin Smith has a cameo in the movie. So the movie was directed by Bruce Timm. I watched this on Blu-ray. It came with I have a special edition of the Death of Superman graphic novel, which was released in 2012, which was a republishing of the 80s comic book, where they included this movie on DVD and Blu-ray. Though the Blu-ray was very hard to get out of the slide. I had to get like a card to lift up the disc so I could pull it out. So I had to risk scratching the disc to watch this movie. But it came out all fine. So the movie is loosely based off the death and the return of Superman. Unfortunately, I don't have the return of Superman. I only have the death of Superman. So if you want me to review that graphic novel, let me know in the comments. But yeah, the movie, also I should mention, it's directed by Bruce Timm, so it has a Bruce Timm art style, though the characters look slightly different. Like Lex Luthor is a lot thinner in this movie than he did in the animated series, which was also directed by, or I don't know if Bruce Timm directed the animated series. Yeah, I think he just did the art style. But yeah, pretty much everybody looks a little different, but Lex Luthor to me looks like the most different. And Perry's bald in this one, which this Blu-ray comes with a bunch of special features, including 4 episodes of the Superman animated series. One with Miss Mitzelplick, which apparently how you pronounce his name is Miss Yespit, which I didn't know that, who was voiced by Guilford Godfrey. And there's a 2-parter episode where Orion teams up with Superman to fight Darkseid. And there's an episode where Lois Lane travels to an alternate dimension where Superman went fascist and teamed up with Lex Luthor because Lois died. So yeah, that was a weird episode. I think it was called Brave New Worlds or something, obviously based off the novel. But yeah, this movie, it's about how Lex Luthor is doing illegal mining of the planet's core or whatever, and stumbles upon this spacecraft, which is a prison that holds Doomsday in it. And while they were digging it out, they unfortunately let Doomsday out, which Doomsday is obviously this space alien criminal that was in prison, but the alien race that founded him couldn't figure out how to kill him. He's supposed to be just a genetically engineered super soldier. Yeah, so he escapes and he goes on like a killing spree. He kills like a deer. He kills a dog off screen. And there's blood in this. There's blood in this movie as well. I forgot to mention that. Doesn't say what the rating is, or does it? I don't. Yeah, I don't see the rating on Google. But yeah, I would say it's PG-13 if you have kids. Kids can probably. I would say if they're younger than 12, maybe don't. But like if they're 12 and up, I think it's fine to let them watch this movie. Unless they're like, you know, well, there's a dog gets killed, but it's killed off screen. So like, yeah, Doomsday goes on a rampage, and eventually ends up in Metropolis. Superman fights him and gets his butt kicked, and Superman comes up with a plan to beat Doomsday by taking him up into the atmosphere and then crashing him back into Metropolis City. Why he had to crash him back on, like, in Metropolis City, destroying buildings, possibly killing people, I don't know. That was one of the dumbest things Superman did in the movie, right? But yeah, Superman, everybody thinks after that Superman dies, but really he just goes into a coma. And what ends up happening is there's a funeral scene, and all the three, like, you know, the three side characters of Superman, Lois Lane, Perry White, and Jimmy Olsen, all seem to split, like, you know, split apart. Jimmy Olsen becomes, like, you know, a paparazzi guy. He gets a job offer from some TMZ-like company. Perry White starts to drink, and like Lois Lane goes to meet Martha Kent, finds out that Clark Kent goes to confirm that Clark Kent is actually Superman, because Clark Kent goes missing, right? And yeah, so like what ends up happening is Lex Luthor steals the corpse of Superman and does experiments. He creates like a clone of Superman who, after defeating Toyman, goes a little crazy because Toyman kills a kid in the movie, off screen of course. Superman, the Dark Superman, or clone of Superman, sees this and decides to kill Toyman in front of everybody, and that immediately makes everybody turn on Superman, and Superman goes a little crazy, but he doesn't really kill normal people, but at one point he threatens like this old lady for threatens this old lady for like letting her cat out, which I honestly find that annoying as well. That, and when people like take their dogs outside without leashes, and then when their dogs like do something dumb or get them, do something dumb and shit happens, they're like, oh, this never happens. It's like, yeah, if you know what would have made it not happen if you kept your dog on the leash, right? Because like I'll be walking my dog, and some asshole will have his large dog off the leash, and the large dog will run towards my dog trying to kill it or whatever, right? And I'll have to like lift my dog over my shoulders to protect it from the big dogs, and then like they all apologize. It's like, yeah, if you seriously want to apologize, how about you keep your dog on a leash, man? Like, Jesus Christ. Just because you know how to teach your dog to heel doesn't mean like it's not gonna run off every time it sees something that grabs its attention, right? Which is why, even though my dog, I could probably walk my dog without a leash now, because there was been plenty of times where I've left her like alone in the backyard, and it turns out the gate was blown open or whatever, and she never runs off. I still keep my dog on a leash on the off chance that something fucking unexpected happens and she runs out and gets herself killed. They're like, there are a lot of dumb people out there. right? Which like um, one of my neighbors who would let their dog out all the time. I noticed I haven't seen their dog lately, and I noticed, hey, they have a new dog, and I haven't seen their old dog, in a while. So I wonder what happened, right? So sorry to go on a little rant there, but yeah, Superman is revived by his robot at the. I forgot to mention, like, Lois and Superman have been dating for 6 months, and Superman's like didn't want to, when he was alive, didn't want to tell Lois his secret identity for obvious reasons. But like, like Lois Lane comes off like a super feminist in the movies. Like, you're just not telling me your identity because you're afraid of commitment. It's like, oh, yeah. So there's some dumb jokes in the movie about that. Which the robot, I forgot to mention, is voiced by Tom Kenny from SpongeBob SquarePants and that Mr. Show sketch show, which was on HBO with Bob Odenkirk. Which this weekend I'm going to review Nobody because we haven't been getting views lately. So yeah, what ends up happening? Dark Superman goes evil, and Superman, the real Superman, is revived by his robot pal, and is training to build himself up, so he can take down the Dark Superman. The Dark Superman also betrays Lex Luthor and kills him, which was a pretty cool scene. Lex Luthor is kind of dumb in the movie as well. He makes a bunch of stupid mistakes, but what can you, like, the guy's supposed to be like the opposite of Superman, but he comes off kind of dumb, and it's like that's supposed to be his one aptitude, like, not aptitude. What the fuck? What am I trying to say? I should have swore. Attribute. Yeah, attribute. Like, he has a high intelligence, right? I did have the right word. Right? That's supposed to be the one thing he has over Superman, is that he's smarter than Superman. Even though Superman himself is really smart, Lex Luthor is supposed to be smarter than him. But whatever, right? Do I have All-Star Superman? That reminds me of a much... Thinking about this movie makes me want to watch a superior Superman movie, which is All-Star Superman. But I'm pretty sure I rented that when it came out and never bought it. So that's unfortunate. But I have the first volume. Never bought the second volume because I watched the movie and it spoiled everything. It spoiled the second volume. Shit. So if you guys want me to review All-Star Superman, I do have the first book. Don't have the second book. Yeah, so yeah, Superman eventually has to call off his, like, rehabilitation because the Dark Superman is getting confronted by the military, right? So that kind of pulls what's that phrase? I can't remember. Not pull the hand. Fuck. I can't remember that phrase. Something about like. It's like a phrase that's like, oh, he's forced to act when he didn't want to act. That's what the phrase means. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, so Superman's forced to act, and he puts on this cool black outfit that's supposed to absorb yellow sun rays because that's his, like, that fuels his power, right? And has, like, these cool metal plates on it. Also, Superman is rocking this really cool mullet. And he gets armed. His robot gives him, like, a gat that shoots, like, kryptonite blasts. Right? So he goes and fights the Dark Superman, and obviously you know what happens, right? He saves the day. So the thing about this movie, there's some cool action in the movie, though it's really short, and a lot of the characters came off really dumb. And Lois Lane is super annoying in the movie, though maybe not as annoying as I paint her as, but like, the movie, to be honest, is not that great. If I were to give it a rating, I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. I thought the voice actors did a great job, even though some of them were miscast as fuck. like and Heche and like James Marsters and Adam Baldwin as like Superman. I thought he did a good job, but like you know he I think he did a good job, but his voice does not, in my opinion, match Superman at all. Though he's not the worst Superman I ever heard. Like I think the one guy who voiced Superman in that like who was the worst Superman? And All Star Superman, his voice was kind of bad. Like they got the guy from like from like American House, not American Housewives. Oh my god, that stupid show about the milfs and they swing or whatever. And the one one like what was it called? Deadly Housewives or something like that? I can't remember. But like yeah, there was this hot redheaded chick, MILF, and she had like a gay son. that would like that would constantly piss her off. Yeah, I think it was Deadly Housewives or something like that. Like they had like what's his name from Kyle MacLachlan from Twin Peaks in that show. Yeah, but like yeah, I don't know. I think if you're a fan of Warner Brothers animation, this is worth watching, but it's not it's probably one of the weaker like DC animated movies that came out. So I'm only giving this movie like a 6 out of 10. But if you're a Superman fan, I would say check it out. All right.